Hey guys, welcome to PJ's Coin Capers. So today we're going to be doing some noodling, and I've chosen to do $1.20 rolls. Now the reason why I've chosen to do these is because I went through a whole heap of 50-cent coins and found virtually, well, 2 coins. So very few keepers, so I didn't even bother to put that video up. But we had a great chat, but you guys will never hear that. Anyway, let's zoom in and hope that we find things a little bit easier today. So I always feel I probably hold myself back from wanting to put out a video where I really just don't find anything. But it is one of those things that does happen. You certainly have plenty of noodling sessions where you find it very tough going. And then on the other hand, you'll find plenty of keepers. So anyway, we'll try our luck with some $1.20 rolls, mix it up a little bit in the hope of finding some keepers. All right, so this one here has always sort of been, do I keep it or not? Now, I did see a question regarding this coin on possibly the Facebook group, I think, or maybe somebody sent me an email. But we will go in a little bit closer. I'll just quickly explain what's going on with this coin if you are finding these. Now, you'll see there that it has a big A underneath the large kangaroo, and then just up the top there, it's actually a 35. I think somebody thought it was a 32, but it's a 35, and that is 35 years of the $1 coin since we moved over from the $1 notes to $1 coins in 1984. So that's what that's about. All right, so there is an A, U, and an S version of that coin, and that is the A version, and limited mintage of around 1.5 million coins. So certainly it's one that has a lower mintage, and if you'd like to make a set, you'll need one of each of them. So well worth hanging on to and trying to find one that has some decent luster and shine about it, and keeping one of those of each. I don't think it'll ever be anything that's ever going to be a coin of value or high worth, but certainly it'll fill a spot in your collection. Alright, we have a U2000, but it is not a mule coin. It's a straight $2,000 coin, and we keep moving on. So $1 coins, I haven't done a heap of them as of late, but certainly there are some special coins that can be found, and there are lots of coins that were produced purely for the collector that have different privy marks and mint marks, such as the C mint mark, but also some of our capital city marks as well. So do look out for specialty coins that you can find, and I've certainly found many of them. In fact, I've probably got lots of double ups of particular coins. I really should grab them out and just go through them and have a look at what double ups I've got. In fact, I think, yeah, I will do a video where I'll go through and we'll have a look at all of the special $1 coins that I've found, and any sort of double ups, we'll do a giveaway on those particular double ups, and we'll make some sort of little competition out of it, and yeah, I'll send all my double ups out to you guys. I think that'll be a fun little exercise, so I'll try and get that done very soon. Alright, we're motoring through these dollar coins. There's another 2019. So the other one was a 2019 with the A on it. This is just the standard IRB, so the standard effigy prior to the JC effigy. That there is post-mint damage, so nothing other than something that's hit it at some stage, possibly even a lawnmower, has hit something quite hard and damaged it. Alright, let's move those guys out of the way. Let's do one more $1 roll before we jump on to some 20-cent rolls. Alright. $2013, no rabbit ear on that one. So that's another thing to look for on all your dollar coins. Check to see if there's any cuds that pop up, little blobs of metal that are not part of the design. That's what you need to look for, and they are called cuds, which CUD stands for coin underdeveloped. Well, we're still not finding any of the dinosaur coins in any of my $1 noodling hunts. So I'm not sure where they all are. Usually, like, especially with, say, the $2 coins, if they've been introduced, say, through Woolworths, I'll find them quite readily. But coins that get introduced through Australia Post, not so much. Alright, let's jump into some 20-cent rolls. Let's see what we can find. So I'm keen to do a video on coins that have gone up in value as of recent. What have you noticed? Can you leave me a comment? I'd love to put it all together and create a video where I can show some before and after sort of pricing. Just an example of a coin that I feel has really started to move as of late is the 2015 Lest We Forget. So the red coin from 2015, the $2 coin, has started to go up in value quite quickly. And I noticed a little while ago that it had started to move, but in that series there was no C-mint marked coin for the 2015 Lest We Forget, and the mint produced a poppy counter stamp coin, and that particular coin sat at around $120 sort of average price for years, and all of a sudden now that is up to around the $350 to $400 each, I've noticed as of late. And I also had a look at some of the bags of 2015 Lest We Forget coins, and those bags have been selling for anywhere between $500 to $600 each. So they have certainly moved, and the individual coins are certainly selling at a premium if they're in uncirculated condition. So that's just one coin I've noticed. So yeah, I'd like to highlight that and show some examples of price movement. And it's the best way for me to do that is by using eBay, and you can do that yourself by looking at the sold figures, and usually you can go back, I think it's like 2, maybe 3 months. So well worth doing. 2015, this one here, you can, on the 2015 you can look for missing legs on the third kangaroo right underneath there. On this one I can just make out the slight slight markings of the third leg. So, but yeah, if you look close enough at those guys, you can find them. They are fairly easy to find. I'd say they're easier to find than any sort of other CUD sort of era coins. We're going through plenty of coins and not many keepers, but I'm still happy by what we're coming across. Make sure you rotate each and every one of those ones. I've spoken about that 100 times on the channel, but you can certainly find a full rotation, full 180-degree rotation on that particular coin. Just realized we only did one roll of 20s. We'll go back to those. So I've actually got a whole heap of 5-cent coins I'm going to be going through, well, by myself. I won't make another video on that, but yeah, I just want to sort of see exactly how many JC 2019 5-cent coins I can find, because I've always found it difficult to find those, and now that we have a confirmed mintage of, well, it's been halved, back down to 2 million only. It's one of those ones you really do want to try and find. So yeah, initial mintage was 4.1 million, and it's dropped back to 2 million. So let's hope that that those who do the reporting haven't made another mistake. But at the moment, reported mintage is just 2 million. So 2 million of the little fellas. So really scarce in some ways, especially for a coin that is produced in the multiple millions, possibly up to 100 million sometimes. This is just a nice one. It's a 2016 changeover, relatively lower mintage, and it's a nice one to keep for my 20 coin sets. So yeah, if you find older coins that look great, put them aside. Make a new set, or swap out a coin that you previously may not have found as good a condition of a coin. So just the two coins I did find, and that's probably, this was one of the 50-cent coins I found. So it's a Norfolk Island coin. They're worth about $3 each, even in this kind of condition. So I do like to keep each and every one of those that I do find, unless they're in terrible condition. I just don't even bother. And this is what I'm saying about finding nice coins, older coins that are in fairly good nick. This one's just a keeper for me, but you can find some really nice versions of this Jubilee coin from 1977. So that's the reason why I have kept that one as well. But they're the only two coins I came across, and I actually did 2 hunts, so enough to make 2 videos, and that was all I came across. So it was very poor going, but yeah, I chatted about a lot of stuff, and I can't remember everything I chatted about, but yeah, I was interested to have your feedback on it. But that's a video that will not be going up, but interested to know actually. And I won't do this very often, but do you want videos, or would you be interested in videos that I don't find anything? You know, do you like just sitting along and noodling, and I just chat away? But if you think that you would like that, well, maybe I can put one up every now and then. But yeah, I'd prefer to put videos up where I actually can find things and help educate people on why I keep certain coins. And there's lots of coins that I obviously put aside each and every time that I don't bother to keep, and I think that's interesting in itself, but I don't explain each and every one. But a lot of the coins I don't bother to keep are purely because of mintage, and that really controls the majority of why I make the decisions I make. So if you want to go through your coins, study the mintages, study what can be potential errors that can be found, such as like on the 2008, most of them are going to be normal 20-cent coins, but you do find the ones that have the wave gap, which I've explained many times, but the little gap between the platypus and the wave there, and that would be a wave gap version, but that's not one of them that was clearly touching. So yeah, those are the kinds of things you need to be aware of, and make sure you just memorize it, and you can get through coins and things will jump out at you, and you'll remember to have a look at certain things, or try and remember certain mintages of different coins. Or what I like to do also is either noodle along with the Renix guide, which will certainly help to make decisions with, or as I showed previously in a recent video, the Mint have mintages on their website, and they've recently been updated, and that's just another way to sort of do a bit of research while you're noodling along. Take your time, have a look at the coins, and just enjoy what you're doing. It's not a rush, you know, so have fun with it. Fill your sets, fill your folders, and yeah, have a look at them. Enjoy them for what they are. Oh, 2017. 2017, I don't know what the exact mintage is of that one, but the 2014 is certainly the higher mintage one. But the 2017, 1.9 million of those guys. So it would be classed as a keeper if you're trying to find each one of those guys. So 2014 through to 2018, but the 2014 one has 20 odd million, whereas the other ones are around that 2 million mark. So no, I thought we might have had a lamination, but it's purely just damage. And there's the one, the 2014, which has a very high mintage. So this is certainly one of those videos that, you know, we've had fairly poor success at finding certain coins, but in some ways I hope that I'm able to still be educational and entertaining at the